Welcome to your community. This is your hometown. This is Walton Entertainment. This is where you can hear from the community and those making a difference. We explore topics, local festivals, arts and entertainment, and local news. For this program and much more, visit us online at yourlocalstream.com. That's yourlocalstream.com.
All right, so what we have is our one side has fire sprinklers, the other side does not.
This is, we're going to see the sprinkler building versus non-sprinkler building. So what we're going to see is the benefits of home sprinkler systems, where I know that the cost, sometimes people feel like it's a little cost definitive, but with this you're going to see how much protection they offer in the family environment.
The smoke detector's going off. So you're just now waking up knowing that your smoke detector's going off. 25 seconds. Be pretty hard to survive in there. We're calling 911. Seconds in. See the plexiglass on the front starting to bow. 105. Look how dark the smoke's getting. We're at 1.5 minutes. Smoke detector in 18 seconds. Fire sprinklers. Seconds.
The home sprinkler initiative is fantastic. You see it a lot in commercial developments. It provides an invaluable service. Think of it as you've got your firefighter there with you all the time, on standby, without any question or any other cause. We saw a good example of this years ago in the city of Monroe when we partnered with an organization and got smaller extinguishers that actually fit up under a vent hood. And when we did that, we noticed that those fires were tremendously cut down. So our top call producer in the city with the development that we were working with went to zero because of the extinguishers that were installed over the cooktop. Cooking fires are the #1 fire that you see across the United States. And once anything spreads, you'll see how rapidly this goes there and how much just a little bit of water goes a long way.
It all started back in, oh gosh, my childhood. Basically, it was just the ideal old house. And my mother-in-law, Ms. Nichols, when she learned of our interest in it, said, don't buy that house. It's haunted. Now, I know your next question is going to be, is it really haunted? Well, that's a good question. I don't believe in haunts. I like the fun of it, and I think my children picked up on that too. But I will say, odd things happened. Doors would open and close. There would be noises in the place. You just couldn't explain them. I had a series of pictures. These were lithographs, early lithographs, hanging in the back day room, we used to call it, back where the television was, in the rear of the house. And the 6 of them hung over a settee that was there. And those 6 were very pricey to me. I had to spend a lot of money having them framed and so forth. And while I was at work, my wife called me. She said, "You just won't believe this, but all 6 of those paintings, those pictures, fell off the wall at one time. All 6 crashed in the floor." And she went out, rushed into the room, expecting to find glass and stuff everywhere. Noticed that the pictures were gone from the wall and scattered on the floor, but not one dent was in the frames or even a piece of glass broken in it. That started out the peculiar thing. She says she was there by herself as I was working late one evening, and the door to the parlor, which had been closed, swung open, and she looked, expecting to see one of the kids come through, and just as mysteriously closed back. The most interesting story was covered in a book, The 13 Ghosts of Georgia, by a woman who came from Alabama who wrote it and spent the night with us. We told her about a vacation that we were going on, and did. And you fix up all kinds of things to look after canaries that my wife had, and that was her hobby at that point. And we got a water device that would last at least 10 days. We've only been gone a week, will be gone a week. And enough seed that would feed. And so all of this was working. You put the canary in the kitchen on a wall hook that I had devised myself. It was wrought iron and put up, and it was sturdy. And it was a good, bright, sunny room. The kitchen was at that point, so it's a good place to put the bird. We didn't have a dog at that time, so that was no worry about that. But we hadn't been out of the driveway an hour on our way to Florida when the wife says, "I've just got a strange feeling that something's wrong." And I poohed the whole business, and we went on and had a great trip. But every once in a while we're down there, she mentions, "I've had a strange feeling something's wrong at the house." Well, I don't think we talked about getting a neighbor to come and call them and walk around and see if there's anything there, but one of our neighbors had our phone number and knew where to reach us anyhow. So if it burnt down, she would have certainly called us. Well, at any rate, this went on. Finally, the vacation ended, and we came home. The house was still standing. Great relief. Got in, brought all our luggage in and everything, and Glenora went into the kitchen, and she shrieked. The bird cage was on the floor, the bottom of it knocked out, seeds and water scattered everywhere, but no canary. What happened to that canary? I went all over the house. Everybody was upstairs looking. I could find droppings at several windows where that bird was trying to find a way to escape. No bird. And suddenly I came back, my hands on the hip. I have no idea where the bird went. But as I did, I cast my eyes to our aquarium, and our poor canary was drowned in that water of the aquarium. Now, what made that cage come off a hook with a big deep in it hit the floor and open up, I have no idea. That it remains to this day a question I cannot answer.
It's it's our annual, what we call the Friends and Family Concert. So we appreciate all our friends and family being out here today. And don't forget, obviously, the pumpkin patch is right there. Not a whole lot of pumpkins left, so we're only a little more than a week away. So if you need pumpkins, make sure you grab one. Otherwise, make a donation. The money does support the youth programs here at Winder First. And of course, this is where we practice. We rehearse here every Monday night in the youth center. And if you'd like to join us, well, why don't you do that? Except for this Monday, we won't be there. All right, well, the band is under the direction of Carol McMillan. We would like to thank her for her service. Yes, it is kind of like being in the military. Since it's fall and Halloween's right around the corner, much of our music today is going to have a Halloween theme to it, but our first song doesn't. It's described as a march with a decidedly Spanish flavor featuring lively, spirited rhythms and authentic harmonies. Kind of sounds like a dish you'd find down at Latin Flavor Steakhouse here in Winder. This song is called Escapada.
Escapada. 1, ready, go.
Thank you, thank you. This next song was written by Freddie Mercury as a tribute to Elvis Presley. Reportedly, he wrote this song in 10 minutes while he was lounging in the bath, so you never know when you're going to find inspiration or where. It was released in 1980, the very first #1 song for the rock band Queen. It stayed #1 for 4 weeks. Here's our version of Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
One, two.
All right, now for some Halloween-themed fun. The musical Wicked is based on a 1995 novel titled Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, which you probably guessed is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, from the perspective of the witches this time. There will also be a Wicked movie coming out in December, and here's a selection of songs from the Broadway musical Wicked. Well, if I were to say that this next song is from a classic novel that tells the story of a masked figure who lurks beneath the catacombs of the Paris Opera House, well, these days I don't think anybody would care because we've been wearing masks for so long now. Well, He's not a Halloween bad guy, but he's another bad guy in a mask. And this is a song made famous by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yes, it's the Phantom of the Opera. Sorry, we need a clothespin break.
I've got an extra one. He's got all of mine. Anybody else? Clothespins?
Well, the TV show The Addams Family premiered in 1964 and was based on characters from the Charles Addams New Yorker cartoons. Since then, there have been live-action movies, animated movies, the latest one just released in October. If you've never seen the show or the movies, I'm sure you've heard the theme song, but if not, we're going to play it for you now. Well, it's that time of year, falling leaves, trick-or-treating, pumpkin spiced everything. Halloween is a favorite for many people, especially the kids, because it means tons of candy. So what would Halloween be without haunted houses? Well, this next song is a musical version of a haunted house. And it's what happens when the lights go out and the musicians come out to play. So get ready for screams and other scary sounds as we now turn into the Ghost Band.
Ghost band. 1, 2, ready, go.
So, have you ever seen an alien before? Maybe your first grade teacher? Any politician of your choice? I'm sure you'll see some trick-or-treating on Halloween coming to your door. Maybe some people claim to have actually seen little green people or flying saucers. And there's been hundreds of movies about them. So just imagine what it would be like if you saw aliens landing in your backyard. That's actually what this next song is all about, and it's the title of the song. They've landed. Well, this next song can be described as the Munsters Meet the Addams Family, but the name of the song actually reminds me of a chocolate cereal or a batty vampire guy or the guy right here playing the trombone. We hope this keeps you in the Halloween spirit as we play Count Rockula. This next song came out in 1962, was the #1 song on the Billboard charts in October of that year, and every year you hear it around Halloween. The guy that wrote it, his name is Bobby Pickett. His band was called the Crypt Kickers, and one of the more famous members of that band was Leon Russell. He played keyboards, had 6 gold records, 2 Grammy Awards, and was even inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011. How about that? Probably never thought about that when you hear the Monster Mash. Well, we thank you for being here today. The Yargo Community Band again rehearses here at the Youth Center at Winder First United Methodist Church every Monday nights, except for this Monday. We're taking the night off. Don't forget your pumpkins before you leave. There's not a whole lot left. And if you'd like to, make a donation to the youth programs here at the church. And again, bring the little ones for the Fall Festival and Trunk or Treat, which is happening right here in the parking lot starting at 4 o'clock. There will be jumpy castles for the little kids and all kinds of candy too, and it's for the little kids. The last song has nothing to do with Halloween, but just goes to show we do play a variety of music here in the band. The TV show Glee first appeared on TV in May of 2009, had a 6-year run. It was all about high school life and the Glee Club at William McKinley High School. We'll leave you now with music from the TV show Glee.
for coming out. We really appreciate your support.
What did you have fun?
Glacier Express.
Did you have fun?
Oh yeah. We're a little bit
Creative artists can offer you a wide range of video production. Call the experts and discuss your project today, whether it's your special event or your company. Creative Artist, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist produces this program you're watching. Call Creative Artist today, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist, they'll put you in the spotlight.
She smiles and looks around the corner at me. She's begging, pick me up without saying a word. She can do it all by herself now, walking and talking. Though she still reaches up without saying a word. Mama carry me while I'm still small enough to climb up in your lap while we used to that. And Mama carry me when my eyes get too heavy, and don't lay me down till I'm fast asleep. Mama carry me. Now she's running around, never slows down. She's always on the go, sometimes I wonder how. She thinks that she don't need me, and it's independent. Sure makes me miss the way that she used to say, Mama carry me while I'm still small enough to climb up in your lap while we used to that. Mama carry me when my eyes get too heavy, and don't lay me down till I'm fast asleep. Mama carry me. I know it gets frustrating always hearing you say my name, but promise me this one thing, you won't stop coming back to me with everything. Mama carry me while I'm still small enough to climb up in your lap while we're used to that. Carry me when my eyes get too heavy, and don't lay me down till I'm fast asleep. Mama carry me. Mama carry me while I'm still small enough to climb up in your lap while we're used to that. Carry me when my eyes get too heavy, and don't lay me down till I'm fast asleep. Mama carry